Stick with me here for a quick second. If you like yourself, it's going to be not simple, but it's going to be a lot easier to tell whether or not those people like you or are acting out of love and respect for who you are. But if you don't like yourself and you're entering relationships, you're entering connections, you're entering engagements, seeking the validation of the other person to complete your sense of self, you are at the mercy of whatever identity that person gives you. This is why when I get on here and I talk about self-love, it's always going to be about more than just being able to take yourself on solo dates and do some like self-care rituals. It's gotta be, I love myself enough to understand, to see when I'm being put in situations and circumstances where I'm forced to choose whether or not I do respect myself, or somebody's attempting to project some kind of rejection or shame into my self-concept and get me to accept it on behalf of them. So maybe, more times than not, so I can lower myself and my standards and my value of myself to continue to align with them, rather than that person upping their standards, upping their game so they can align with where we're at. I'm cutting up the YouTube video I got on discernment this week, so jump on the YouTube if you're ready for that. But when you get to a certain age, like especially adulthood, people know what they're doing. People have gone through enough experiences, have had enough relationships, enough freaking time spent to understand what they're doing. At least to have some kind of fundamental intention for what they're doing, even if they're not going to reveal it to you. So it will help you out a little bit to understand that more times than not, people are working within their best interest, and that doesn't always have to have your best interest included. But if you're always taking care of that for yourself, then you can just appreciate the opportunities that people give you to disrespect yourself and then kind of shoo them off and let them continue to terrorize other people's lives while you continue to appreciate your own, continue to elevate your own circumstances, and then align with other people who are willing to appreciate what you are cultivating within. Because we aren't going for revenge. We aren't going to fucking prove people wrong or any of that shit. We are taking care of ourselves, and we are opening up avenues and doors and opportunities to connect with people who continue to help us believe in ourselves and continue to give us opportunities to express that. It's such a waste of time. It's such a waste of time attempting to prove your value to people who make you compete to see it, or make you fight them to see who the fuck are they, bro? Who the fuck is this person that you're seeking validation from so much? Like, what is their value in this world, in society, in your life, that is saying that you have to suspend your own life path and journey and your own ability to validate yourself so you can wait for them to do it? What the fuck makes them so cool, bruh? And what makes you so uncool that you can't do it? This is me speaking to you right now. Like, genuinely. Actually, let's finish the video by saying this. What are you so afraid of, consequence-wise, that will happen if you start to validate yourself first and then appreciate other people who continue to help you cultivate that ability to discern and validate yourself? Rather than you waiting for the world to tell you who you're going to be, and then you just like continue to enslave yourself to this identity that is your validation. Like, why can't you wake up and decide, I am this, and the world is going to see me as this, even if they have to wait years to get it? Maybe you just don't like yourself enough. Maybe you don't even know yourself enough. Maybe I just opened up a can of worms that's going to ruin your weekend.